Individuals, groups, or institutions can be biased. Bias is prejudice that falls into two categories: conscious, which is explicit, and unconscious, which is implicit. We will discuss the first 8 of 16 types of interviewer bias. 1. Average/central tendency bias becomes apparent when the interviewer has difficulty deciding which candidate is best and rates them all about the same. 2. Contrast bias occurs when an interviewer compares candidates to each other or all candidates to a single candidate. For example, if one candidate is particularly weak, others may appear more qualified than they are. 3. Cultural noise bias occurs when candidates answer questions based on information they think will get them the job, answers they believe the interviewer wants to hear. For example, the interviewer stresses teamwork as a critical job requirement, so the candidate who prefers to work alone tells the interviewer that they like working as part of a team. 4. First impression bias can work for or against the candidate depending on the interviewer's first impression. A candidate who is very nervous, stuttering during the first few minutes of the interview, may be viewed as unqualified even if they are poised and well-spoken during the remainder of the interview. 5. Gut feeling bias occurs when the interviewer relies on an intuitive feeling that the candidate is a good or bad fit without looking at the individual's qualifications to verify that they meet the criteria established by the job specification and candidate profile. 6. Halo effect bias occurs when the interviewer evaluates a candidate positively based on one characteristic, such as a self-confident attitude that may overshadow a lack of experience with other requirements. 7. Harshness/horn effect bias occurs when the interviewer evaluates a candidate negatively based on a single characteristic. And 8. Knowledge of predictor bias occurs when the interviewer is aware that a candidate scored exceptionally high or low on an assessment test that was proven a valid predictor of performance. Although bias in the workplace is challenging to tackle, once interviewers are aware, it's possible to reduce its impact on the selection process.